Hey friends, I'm going through some of the finds that I've made recently and wanted to make a video of them. And so this pile of records right here, I think I probably paid less than, I don't know, maybe 30 bucks total for all of these. Just various places I go to pick things up, like Facebook Marketplace, the thrift stores. And then there are some dealers in town that buy storage units and they resell those. And then there's people that buy wholesale lots from like Amazon. And the sold by Amazons, if they don't sell and the person doesn't pay to ship them back, then they'll end up at this retailer here in town. Every now and again they'll end up with a box of records, and they'll usually just sell them for like 20 bucks. You know, they'll just take whatever you want to give for them. So that's how I picked these up. And this one here is a compilation album. It is really, really good. You can see here it has just tons and tons of different artists on it. And I think that this one, if I recall correctly, I thought, yeah, this is a promo. This is a promotional item. So I don't know that this went into production. I haven't looked it up yet, but it has lots of really good artists in it, so I'm sure it's good. Of course, you got your Simon and Garfunkel. Everybody ends up with one of these, but this one is, and I'm not going to open it up, but this one's in like pristine, like I don't even know that it's been played. If you haven't heard this album, it's really good. Welch, Clapton, you got to get some Clapton. Decade, I haven't listened to this one yet. Harrison, absolutely. Some more Clapton, some REO, Beck, not Beck, but Jeff Beck, Fleetwood Mac. This one surprised me. So it was $4.99, and I actually told the guy that, you know, I'd give him $1 for it, and he took it. And because it's like, it's in okay condition. I'd say this is probably good, maybe very good. But I looked this up, and 50 bucks, and big time yes, right? Big win. And then here's a Beastie Boys album. Now this isn't actually Beastie Boys. This is songs sampled by the Beastie Boys. So these are songs that appear in their music. So if you're gonna remix something like what they mixed, these are nice and handy to have. I was surprised. I got this for, I think it came in a lot of like a pile of records for like $10, $15. I didn't think it was going to be worth anything. Surprise, surprise. It's actually worth quite a bit. Here's some more Mac. I did not pay $10 for this one. Somebody else did. Here's another Mac. Anytime I run into a Mac, I pick them up. They sell really well. War of the Worlds. I've seen a couple of these copies, but never one that's been in good enough condition that's worth purchasing. And this one is in like pretty good condition. I would say VG Plus, maybe even EX. But that album I just pulled out, this one here, did not look EX to me. I think it's VG Plus. Anyways, really cool music. It's kind of a compilation. It's kind of electronica type music. Pretty good. Yes, this one always sells. Kenny Rogers, The Gambler, and then this one. It was a clearance Kiss Paul Stanley album that's even been clipped. And it's like, it says here, regular price, 2 for $1. So these must have gone on clearance somewhere at one point, but it's sealed. It's just clipped. Again, it was just mixed in with a unit. Actually, George Jones was in the same one, and the Animals. Then some Jackson Browne, Sean Phillips, Prism, Mason, Angels. I had not seen this one before. I listened to it. It's not very good. REO, Fogut, some more. Roots, that's good. Lobo's good. Styx, and then this one. I love this cover. This one's kind of an iconic cover there. The Court of the Crimson King. I did not like the record. I listened to it. It was pretty good for something I don't like. It's just not my kind of music. Anyway, so these I probably went through better than maybe a couple thousand records to actually come up with these, with the exception of the ones that I got in the lot. And then whenever I'm looking at the records, I usually pick up any kind of tapes that I see that are iconic. And then here's a U2 Joshua Tree, and it's in impeccably good condition. I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and pick that up. The cassettes really aren't worth much unless you find a really, really rare one. And then here's another one. This one, it's the Rattle and Hum U2 again, but this one was on chrome. So the way you can tell the difference real quick, outside of it actually being labeled, is you can see the color differentiation. So black and this brown. This brown is common. The chrome is not common. I don't know if this album was exclusively released on chrome or if chrome is a special edition. I have not looked it up yet, but anything on chrome, just the chrome cassette itself is actually worth money. So if you do find any like type 2, type 3, I think occasionally I run into a type 4, but anytime you can pick those up, even the scrap ones, the used, they generally sell very well no matter what's on them. Let's go through some more here. John Lennon, had to pick that one up, and actually there's only 3 listed on eBay right now based on UPC. Now there could be others. Bryan Adams. I thought that this would be really worth quite a bit because I found a 2-set album that of this, and I figured, oh well, you know, hey, the cassette's got to be worth something too. It turns out the album is way more rare than the cassette, and it's really long. Look how big that is. That spindle, goodness gracious, there's a lot on that one cassette. Anyways, so that was okay. It's not worth a whole lot. And again, here, so if I'm digging in a dollar bin and I find a type 2, 3, or 4, I'll pick it up. This one is type 2, and it does have stuff on it. It's Chartbusters. So let's see, here, anything on here? Not really anything on here that's worth mentioning. Alice Cooper and Sons of the Pioneers. I like these guys. They're kind of twangy, kind of interesting. And then dig through the CDs too. So anything that's sealed is like golden for me. So here's Dynamite sealed. Still has the sales sticker on it. Here's Willie Nelson sealed. This one, when I looked it up, there's only a couple listed. Normal. Lady Antebellum, picked that up because they changed their name, so that might be worth something someday. But this is a promo CD from America Heart Association, still sealed. It actually has quite a few good ones on it. Buddy Holly, Rare Earth, and Kool and the Gang. So that one's a cool one. And then, of course, anything Cure, I'll pick those up because I just like them. I thought this was an Incredibles CD, but it's actually a game. So don't know what I'm going to do with that. They don't sell very well. Let's see here. What is this? Bloodborne Ashes. I haven't even looked up to hear if I like them or not, but it's rare. So cool. Thought this one had sold before on my store, but I like the cover, so I bought me a copy, and it turns out that I still have the other copy, so it doesn't sell very well. But then Black Pegasus, still sealed. Turns out that it's relatively rare. Then this I Mother Earth, I liked the cover. It looked cool, so I bought it. Wild West, the old motion picture soundtrack. I thought this one was Bare Naked Ladies. They have a cover similar to this on one of theirs, but it's Enigma, and it's electronica music. Of course, everybody has to have a Jessica Simpson. These sell really consistently well. This one, Slow Ya Roll, it must be a like concert disc. It looks like it's a burn disc, but interesting. I haven't even looked up to see what the comps are on it, if it's rare or not, but somebody will want it. Grand Funk Hits, of course. Enya Hits, of course. This one's just a classical I bought as a demo for some of the videos that I do. And then So anytime I run into the hits or the best of, I pick them up because those are most often what people will purchase. Here's Big Mike Lee's, I don't know, you say it. Anyways, sealed in the package, none listed, none sold, don't know. We'll see. One time I found one of these that some guy had done, and he tried, he tried his best to do the music gig. And I had found one of his sealed in the package records and listed it. I think I only listed for like 25 bucks. Nobody had bought any, nobody had listed any, none had sold. Well, he actually found it on eBay, and we had a cool discussion about how he tried to get into the music industry and anything. So there's a Lifehouse, anything that says Zappa on it, I pick up because Zappa has got just an eclectic following. This one turned out to be worth like 25 bucks. It was in, all of these were in like the dollar bin. Skillet. This one, I just could not find any comps. Even though it's got a UPC on it, I can't find any comps on it. And so it seems to me to be potentially something that's pretty rare, but we'll see. I'll probably list it for like 25, 50 bucks if it really does turn out to be a unique one. And then REM, that's for me because I have lost my monster. And then here comes the surprise. I picked this up. Anytime I find these, I pick them up. And this one I picked up for $4.99, which is awesome sauce. Usually these are like $1, $2. $5 is kind of high, but it has Pearl Jam. It has these. This is the Metallica best of disc 1, 2. There's some more Metallica. I think this is Metallica. I'm pretty sure this is Metallica. I haven't looked at it. Yeah, these titles are Metallica. Genesis, Bee Gees, more Metallica. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna buy this just because I want these discs. I think this is the same one as what's up here, maybe. I don't know. They all look kind of the same. Anyways, yeah, Garage Days Revisited. So this is 87. This is Metallica, I'm pretty sure. All right, so keep going, keep going. There's a Megadeth, a Godsmack, a Steely Dan, which is good. That's good stuff right there. Smashing Pumpkins, and Godsmack, and I'm like, what the hell is this one here? And I was having a hard time reading it, and I realized I was reading through autographs. So, and then I got online to see, what does the autograph look like for the band members, and it looks pretty genuine to me. All right, Journey, Led Zeppelin, BBC edition, Led Zeppelin rare interviews. So this was a box set. And then there's some more Genesis, which is probably a box set with the Genesis up here, right there. So anyways, this one here, I don't know that I'm going to get it authenticated, but I do need to go find a jewel case with the work, and I'll probably list it on eBay. I don't listen to too much Megadeth. List this dude on eBay for $100. See if I can get it. But all right, altogether, I've on all of this, again, spent very little. It's all good stuff. It's all sellable stuff. All of these are mine. I already have Vitology. Maybe I might let some of these go. But some of these box sets, like the Metallica box set, I don't have this one. So they'll be going into my collection. I will slowly but surely find people whose discs are ruined, and I can get the cover art for the jewel case from them, and or maybe I'll just find it at the thrift store. All right, thanks for watching. Big thumbs up if you're interested in any of these. They'll be out on the eBay store. The Megadeth is going to take me a minute because I got to find a jewel case, but probably over the next week or so I'll have one. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Go thrift store shopping, go shopping, and find these things. These are slowly but surely becoming more and more rare. Oh wow, I wonder, does this other one have it? Yeah, it does. This one's not nearly in as good a condition. No, it doesn't have it. Huh. Well, sometimes sometimes these inserts are limited to a particular version. We'll have to look that up and find out. All right. Very good. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Merry Christmas. It's not nearly Christmas yet, but it's coming up. Go out and look. Have a good day.